Good evening to all. Today I will discuss the point of LAQs. The one of the question in that list of identified questions. One of the question is path of a projectile is a parabola. It is an LAQ question. I want to discuss here. It is a complete concept of derivative part. I will go to the step by step. Better to see all those steps and prepare well for the exam. Okay. Path of the projectile is a parabola. Before I will move to this, the concept, I try to show it diagrammatically. It is easy to understand the concept fully with the help of the graph. Here you consider the x-axis and it is the y-axis. Now any object you have to throw that moves away from the ground and reaches the maximum height and later it returns to the ground. It is a basic property of any object which is throwing from the ground. Now here also I show the same phenomena. The object is thrown from the point of origin is O and reaches the maximum height, that one represented by point A is the maximum height, and it will touches the ground at point B. It touches the ground at point B. It touches the ground at point B and reaches the maximum height is A and starts from the initial point or origin, that is O. Now where the point A with respect to the reference axis, that is nothing but height, represented by capital H. Now any object should be thrown having certain initial velocity, that one represented by U bar. That one represented by U bar. The object which one have to thrown that makes an angle is theta. It is not the 90 degrees, other than that. That is theta. Now the component of U bar splits into two rectangular components. One is along the x-axis, other one is along the y-axis. Those components are, first one is Ux equals to U cos theta. Second component along y-axis, Uy equals to U sin theta. U bar is the initial velocity that will splits into two parts. One is along x plane, other one is along y plane. X plane velocity is Ux, that equals to U cos theta, and y plane velocity is Uy, that equals to U sin theta. At any point t, the object is positioned at the coordinates of x and y. They are nothing but the displacements. One is the value is y and other one is x. One is x, another one is y. Now here the point of origin where the body has to be thrown with an initial velocity is U bar and it reaches the maximum point is A and touches the ground at the point is B. The path of an object OAB is nothing but trajectory. Okay, here I define the points one by one now. U bar, initial velocity of the body. Initial velocity of the body. Write this one down. U is the initial velocity of the body. OAB is the path of the body. OAB is the path of the body. What is the form this one? The form of trajectory. What is that form? Trajectory. Okay. It touches at the point B. Next one, U bar splits into two rectangular components. What they are? X equals to U cos theta and Uy equals to u sin theta. One is in x direction, other one is in y direction. See now, one is along x direction, other one is along y direction. Note on that point. X direction, other one is y direction. Note on that. X direction and y direction. That is the path of the projectile. What way I am showing in the diagrammatically. That one I will try to represent some of the important points on this place. One is along x component and other one is along y component. Okay. Now another point I define now. What is that? P is the point at which the component has to be should travel. The displacements are what? X and y are nothing but displacements. X and y are nothing but displacements. Now our calculation is along two ways. One is along x direction, second one is along y direction. I have to define that now. First one is case 1. We will work out on case 1. Along x direction. Along x direction. Along x direction. Note on this. Along x direction. Now here what we are taken on the x direction, the distance traveled. The distance traveled. The distance traveled by the projectile in time t. By the projectile in time t. Now write that point now. Distance traveled means x equals to ux into t. From this now, what is x? U cos theta into t. From this now, t equals to x by u cos theta. T equals to x by u cos theta. With the number is 1. X by u cos theta. That is the amount of time taken by the body to travel on the distance of x-axis. Next one now. Along y-axis. That means height will comes now. Right on the point now. Along y direction. Second case. Along y direction. Along y direction. Now along the y direction, what value you want to find out? Height. Write that point now. The height reached by the projectile. The height. The height. The highest point. The height reached by the projectile in time t. In time t. The height reached by the projectile in time t. It is away from the x-axis and away from the acceleration due to gravity. Now already know the formula. S equals to ut plus of at square. In which direction it should move? Along y direction. Initial velocity along which direction? Y direction. Now t already have the value from the earlier result, that is x by cos theta. Now the ay is along y direction. What is this value? Is minus e. Away from the ground. That means away from the acceleration due to gravity. Substitute these values now. Y equals to u is replaced by uy into t is replaced by x by cos theta, x by u cos theta or x by cos theta plus 1 by 2. Ay is replaced by minus g and t value is nothing but x by cos theta whole square. Now from this now y equals to uy already are defining earlier, that is u sin theta. It is on u cos theta. u sin theta by u cos theta into x, multiply now with negative sign, minus g x square by u square cos square theta. Now simplify the value now. U gets cancelled. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta into x minus of, move the g value inside the standard form. I try to represent now. G divided by 2u square cos square theta into x square. It is in the form of y equals to ax minus bx square. What about a? That should be equals to tan theta, and b equals to g by 2u square cos square theta. The expression y equals to ax minus bx square describes the equation of parabola. It represents parabola. It represents parabola. Now the way to find the result, these are the steps are required to show the result of the final expression in the form of parabolic equation. Here the 2 points I have to observe now. The horizontal component should be constant throughout. Here I am writing that point. After this, horizontal component is a constant. Horizontal component is constant. Does not change at the time of traveling. What about the vertical component? Vertical component changes its magnitude and direction. Changes its magnitude and direction. That is important condition which is exhibited by any object which is moving away from the ground. The horizontal component should be constant, and the vertical component, both its magnitude and direction, continuously changed. This way to present the answer for the topic what I just now told to you, that the path of the projectile is a parabola. This is answer. Okay. Let's go to the another one now. Another LIQ question, you know very clearly. That one is, you want to show the results of. One is the range. Second one is the maximum height. These two results you want to prove. The height. What are those two values? Height, range and maximum height. You want to show the results now. Okay, na? You want to show the results of those two. One is the range and second one is the maximum height. HAGHT. Earlier one numerical had solved already based on these two results. It is another LIQ question. For this purpose, again you take the same diagram, that is x-axis and y-axis. The projectile has to move like this. An object reaches the maximum point named as A. The height is h. From here to here named as the range. The initial velocity of the object we are defining, that is u bar, along ux, that is named as u cos theta, along uy, that should be equals to u sin theta. They are the rectangular components, splitting. One is along x-axis, other one is along y-axis. Take that step. Take that step. Okay. First of all, you want to do the maximum height calculation. Maximum height, H-E-I, G-H, maximum height. That one what we have to represent? That one represented by H maximum. This value you want to calculate. What is the initial max height? Always consider on y-axis. What is that value? You write the steps now. Initial velocity. What is that? Uy equals to u sin theta. Initial velocity. Then which direction? Y-axis. That is uy equals to u sin theta. What about the final velocity at point A? Final velocity should be equals to 0 because at maximum height the final velocity is to be 0. That condition already you know that. Final velocity 0. Next one is what? Acceleration. The acceleration is away from the ground and it is opposite direction of the acceleration due to gravity. That means A value, what way to replace it now? Minus G. Okay? Now what vertical displacement or the vertical height? That means vertical displacement. Vertical displacement. What is that? H maximum. What is the height here? Capital H. Already I am showing on the diagram itself. Now we take the equation of motion value. V square minus u square equals to what? 2as. What about the final velocity? 0. What about the initial velocity? uy. Uy means what? U sin theta whole square. That should be equal to 2a. A replaced by what? G. What about the value of the displacement? That is nothing but height. You want to calculate that result of height. Now from this you want to simplify. It is away from this means negative sign. Negative. Simplify now. Minus u square sin square theta equals to minus 2gh. Cancel the sign on both sides. Then what value got? U square sin square theta equals to 2gh. From this h equals to u square sin square theta by 2g. That is nothing but maximum height. Which one you want to find? That result will come here. That is u square sin square theta by 2g. Write that one. Okay. Now here the maximum height you want to calculate. The objective starts initial velocity is u bar. Split into two rectangular components. X equals u cos theta along x-axis. Uy equals to u sin theta along y-axis. And the body reaches the maximum point is A, where the velocity becomes 0 here. And with respect to the x-axis, the maximum height is h. Now the uy, because initial velocity along y-axis, your height should be measured on y-axis. Uy equals u sin theta. At point here, the final velocity 0. Acceleration away from the ground is minus g. You know this, v square minus u square 2a. Substitute the values now. Final velocity is 0. U is replaced by uy. U sin theta whole square. 2 into a is replaced by minus g. S is replaced by h. U square sin square theta equals to gh. From this h maximum equals to u square sin theta by 2g. That is the value. And second one we left here. What is that? Range. Because already range we are represented on x-axis. That one have to find the result of range. Now, second one is you want to calculate another important parameter, that is nothing but range. Now write the value of the range here. R equals to, on which axis you want to calculate this? X-axis, initial velocity into time. Now range equals to what is the ux? U cos theta into ux equals to u cos theta into t means here what? Better to write like this: time of flight or the total time taken or the time of flight. Time of flight. Time of flight. That should be 2u sin theta by g. How it will comes now? You divide this whole path journey in the two equal parts. One is O to A, the amount of time taken is T1. Second one A to B, the amount of time taken is T2. T2. Now the T already you know, you should write that now. T equals to u sin theta by g. Now second one is T2, same time it will take 2 sin theta by g. Add these two now, total time will come sum of these two. Therefore T1 plus T2 equals u sin theta by g plus u sin theta by g. What will comes? 2u sin theta by g. Now take this value here now. Then simplify the steps now. Now 2 into u square sin theta cos theta divided by g. From mathematical trigonometric concept, you rearrange the terms. U square into 2 sin theta cos theta divided by g. Then r equals to what will comes? 2 sin theta cos theta is nothing but sin 2 theta divided by g. That is the value we are getting in terms of range. That means the final formula for the range is u square sin 2 theta by g. In case of maximum height, u square sin square theta by 2g. Okay. Here also I am writing that h maximum. What you got now? U square sin square theta by 2g. It is a formula for height. Which one I am showing in the box. And this is the formula for range. That is the question. Is for a LQ to find the results of the range of a body. Another one is maximum height reached by the body at which the final velocity becomes 0 at point A. Okay? I close the point now here. Now this is another important question. Now one is the path of a projectile is parabola and second one is the maximum height and range calculation for that body. Okay. And then you go for the another concept now, that is nothing but parallelogram law. It's a full length of derivative based question, parallelogram law.